Rest in peace to the icon, New York rapper, DMX. Where my dogs at? Out, out, out. Slipping, falling, can't get up. Slipping, falling, can't get up. Bounce off my feet so I can rip shit up. The legend, pioneer of the hardcore rap in the 90s, early 2000s. What's my name? Where my dogs at? Other classic tunes you can just go on and on and on. D Block, he had Rough Riders, it just, you know what I mean? He had mountain bikes. He had this shit, man. That man was $100 million company. It was run by a Def Jam, but it ran downhill. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about DMX addiction. When he was 14, a drug kingpin laced weed with crack. And that's when he became a crackhead. And he was addicted to crack. He had a troubled life. Earl Simmons, back on DMX. Michael Thomas freestyle season, RIP to DMX. Why didn't the black community help him? Grandma was his best friend, she died. And all from there, his career was one of them ones. Did sell out. The X album. And there's blood all over him, so he sold out. If you look at the voiceover, the intro of Belly, 1998 Bad Boy movie. Right? X-Bus from 98, right? 97, 98. You had the great Louis Rankin. Who else did you have in there? DMX, Nas, couple actors, right? Yeah, TLC, a TLC member, I can't remember, but one of them. Tebow, that's it, Tebow. Yeah, so legendary people acting on set, right? So if a man's got a drug problem, the black community say, nah, that's X. Like mental health. When you're from the ghetto, I suffer from mental health and I'm from the ghetto. Hackney, Leytonstone. Everybody's got a high pressure threshold for mental health. Because everybody's got mental scarring. Every human being. That's how much that scarring can relate. That people's got real mental health issues. And people act normal like, nah, I ain't got nothing happened to me in my life. It's a fucking liar. DMX gets troubled from 14 to the death of him when he's 50. Nobody didn't do a fuck about nothing. No one tried. Probably tried to get him in drug rehabilitations, clinics. That didn't work. Clean him up, clean his act. Maybe like 10, 20 times, 15 children, different baby mothers. But you see, X was like even doing the verses with Snoop last year. Look how X put too much weight, too much drugs. That's what it is. A lot of pressure, a lot of fame. I'm on drugs, I got this. Yeah, you got family. Yeah, you got this. It's not enough. Right? It's never enough. So you got to understand. When it's never enough, it's never enough. That's what I got to say. Alright? Michael T freestyle season. Like and subscribe. Michael Thomas, sorry. Freestyle. Like and subscribe. Your comments below. They didn't do shit for X. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's real. The black community only dick ride when that man is the breadwinner. Let's be real. You done enough. People don't want to know you when you was the breadwinner. Cause MC Hammer. Do you anyone to tell about MC Hammer still alive? Bobby Brown had a drug addiction. Where the fuck's he? Still alive. Whitney Houston had a drug addiction. Right? The daughter that died had a drug. You living that life. Oh, it's a roller coaster, the celebrity life. Drugs get for free or they buy drugs. And DMX is fucking I buy and I get for free. Different type of weed or different type of lace, either crack, coke. DMX cried, said, why did my hero do that to me? Teach him a lesson. That's how cold and hard. We live in an evil world from 19th century to 21st century. It's always been evil. People that act accordingly is evil. Or tried to act accordingly is evil. The man died for his misery and pain, and that's life. You understand? So people need to wake up and say, boy, X dead and they didn't really do nothing. Man that smoke weed and drugs and gangsters. Da-da-da-da-da. But they didn't do shit for him. People are dropping like flies born. People are dropping more in this corona and this pandemic. And they tried to say he had corona. Lies. They killed his ass. The drug dealer that gave him the bad dosage forced him to ODD. Overdose. X was on crack for years. Since he was 14. So God bless his soul. He lost distance. And X always talk about death. Tupac talk about death. Right? The first man to talk about death. So outspoken. X tried to make X like Pac. X what like Pac? Because X style was nothing like Pac. It was New York hardcore rap. Sideburns. Bored. Yeah. I can rap. Yeah. X. X in the yeah. X was just rowdy. Buck wild rap. From New York. Sound like South, but it was New York. You know? You can hear the New York sound. You ain't gonna get DMX like that in New York City ever again. All you do is just get these rookies. And me man them can see through who is who. Yeah, they can do numbers and that, but the music ain't the same. There is no D Block, there is no DMX. You know, there is no Rough Riders, there is no Dipset, there is no Wu-Tang Clan, there is no G-Unit. There's no Rockefellers. You know? There is none of that. There's no Bravehearts. Where the fuck are the next man coming from? What, D Block Europe? Everybody knows that's trash. Man are gimmicks. It's a gimmick world we live in. A Disneyland Mickey Mouse world. But a man had a drug addiction, died over a drug addiction. Just be real. Just don't sugarcoat it, coat it, because me nah paint no front room, living room, passage, and get paid for it. The man dead, and really, when man was making millions, they should have been booking shows, or DMX should have been on a podcast talking about his fucking life, his personal podcast, because he can't book no show. You can't do nothing. You can't travel. Vaccine, whatever, or pandemic, or whatever, corona. Now he died from corona. Really? Either with a drug overdose. So he had a drug overdose. The man never died from no corona. He was troubled in his life. In the ghetto. In the streets. You know, his grandma was a church woman that looked after him. Didn't hardly get on with his mum. His grandma was the backbone of X. I mean, his grandma went, you know, X was always, before that was smoking crack before the grandma died. This is factual. This ain't bullshit or authentic. It's not authentic. I ain't listening to it. X was a rapper that touched souls. Can hit your heart, or he can hit you, make you dance. But nobody cares when the money bag starts draining. They look at this guy. Yeah, he was good for making money. X don't know about business and that. X is a multi-millionaire in movies, acting, singing, not singing, rapping, singing. Yeah, that's how it goes. People don't give a shit, especially black people. They make you raw. Land to slaughter. So, DMX, RIP, go to heaven, brother. You can rest in peace. No, yeah, you had 15 kids, but you lived your life how you lived your life. So, people, don't let nobody judge you or be judgmental. You do good, people gonna judgmental you. When you do bad, they're gonna judgmental you. So, don't let nobody dictate your future. You be controlling your own future. That's what I need to learn. Because I'm always worrying about people's opinions. X didn't give a fuck about no opinion. X was raw and real of it. That's why people love X. And he had a drug addiction. So my man's a warrior. But man's got a drug addiction and he's executing bad boy music. He's a bad boy for that. Yeah, you disrespect Tupac, a legend. My people, them. My icon. But that's beef. East Coast versus West Coast. But at the end of the day, it's done now. X has got to see his maker, he will go to hell. Now, nobody knows that. Only God can judge us. So, X, people should have helped you. People don't care. People didn't care about DMX's mental health. If you watch that, what did he had? A reality TV show. Yeah? People didn't give a shit about X. His wife did. Mrs. Simmons, the first wife. The young thing that the last baby she had, he was just like, yeah, you're just part of the family. You ain't nobody. Right? He's out of control and no one ever helped him. That's the problem in black community. We're too selfish to worry about our own life or not helping your own family's life. That's someone that needs help. And so big up DMX. I buried my dad yesterday. God bless his soul, my grandma and my granddad. And all the loved ones that's gone past me. And all the real loved ones died. Big up X, man. Time for rest now. No more stress, no more, That's how it works. One day they love you, 1 minute they don't.